Okay, welcome to the channel. Today we are doing a special casserole. We are making this. Okay, I've got one for you today. I have got a boneless chuck pot roast. I got this from a South African shop. The meat is spectacular. Today we are going to do a beautiful casserole with dumplings. Okay, first thing we've got to do is cut up the beef. Obviously, I'm dropping everything. Right, first thing we've got to do is cut the beef. I mean, this is a lovely bit of beef. I mean, this is, this is a slow roasting beef. So you want to cook it for quite a while, you know what I mean? I've washed my hands, don't worry. Right, I mean, look at this bit of beef. Look at the thickness of it. Look at that. That is a beauty in it. Look at the marbling in it. The marbling is, and that's what you want when you do a casserole or a stew or whatever you want to call it. It is beautiful. And I'll tell you what, it costs £10.52. So what I recommend when you're doing a casserole or a stew is to get some nice big thick lumps in it. My son is over there coughing his heart out, as you know. Right, I mean, nice big thick lumps. There's nothing worse than having a casserole with little thin bits of beef that disappear when you cooked it for 4 hours. So you need to get some really nice beef. I mean, I'm talking probably like that. Nice big chunks. So when it's cooked for really slow, for 3 or 4 hours, it's going to melt in your mouth. It ain't going to disappear. Nice big chunks, yeah? Next step, put a bit of flour in it. Get the flour around it. Don't season it yet, because what people do is they put salt in it and it takes the moisture out. It literally releases the water out of the beef. Don't go mad with the flour. Probably 1 tablespoon flour. That's all you're going to probably need. You're only coating it. It's just a thickening agent. So when you put, you can make the stew and add corn flour. Put some water and corn flour to thicken it. But if you just quickly coat this in flour, leave it to stand for 5 minutes, and then we'll fry it when we're chopping. So we're going to chop all our veg. You can put wherever you want it. I'll put carrots, onions, peppers, new potatoes, whatever you want. Push them in, right? Little trick, right? Push it in, and then just open it out like that. Take it out. Woohoo! But if you want to be fancy, just cut. What I find as well, if you just leave it, put it in the pan, leave it. Don't muck around with it. Don't move it around, because beef's got a lot of water in it. So what happens is it gets a bit bubbly. 1 second, the son wants me. Thank you very much, Mason. Thank you. So yeah, you want to get a nice bit of colour on it, look. So like that. Because I've left it and not touched it, look at the colour, the fat, the thing. That's what you want, a nice colour. Look. Because I've left it alone. And to be honest with you, because it's good beef, there's not a lot of water inside it. So it don't, you know when you buy the beef from Sainsbury's or Asda's and stuff like that, it fills the whole pan with water and starts bubbling. And it don't actually fry like that, it starts boiling. Thank you, Mason. So yeah, you want to get it like that, nice, beautiful sear. That sear on it, a really nice sear on it, yeah? What you're looking for. So steak's now all seared and lovely, ready to go back in the pan, but bring that out. Now we're going to put the onions, the carrots and all that, but keep it all in the same pan. One pot wonder, we call it. So yeah, here we go. Couple of minutes in, then in with the onions. Oopsie daisy. In there. Same again, season. Every time you add a veg or an onion or whatever, season. Remember, this is a casserole. It needs to be seasoned right, otherwise it'll taste bland and horrible. Right, in with the peppers. I chopped some orange ones actually as well. Peppers. In with the peppers. It's a one pot wonder, mate. Everything in the same pot. And it is a one pot wonder when you taste it. Okay, just before we put the beef stock in, I can't pronounce it properly, but we've got rosemary and thyme and garlic. Now I do it all different ways. You can cut the garlic up and put it in, but today it's called a book of garni, I think. I can't remember what they're called. Straight in with the garlic, straight in with that. No mucking around. Get the thyme in, the rosemary in, and the garlic in. Cover that up. 5 minutes. Okay, so now we are going to throw in 5 bay leaves. They're just dry ones. They're not fresh. They're just dry ones. 5 bay leaves. Now, I usually pour red wine straight in, like a glass of red wine, then beef stock. But today, don't take all this out. This is all flavour, right? We're going to go straight in there with beef stock. And these little beauties here that I get, they're rich red wine. So much simpler, isn't it? I mean, if you haven't got no red wine in the bleeding cupboard and you've drunk it all, get these. One of these, straight in, yeah, straight in one of them. They smell good, mate. Red wine. Like I said, I usually use a red wine stock thing, but I haven't got any, so one of them straight in. Salt and pepper. Pepper. Salt. Okay, so we're going to be doing some dumplings with a twist, right? So if you haven't got any suet, I don't use suet in my dumplings. I use self-raising flour, butter and milk. That's it. Someone's going to put in the comments what it is because I can't bloody remember. It's not a cobbler. I got this recipe years ago, and I don't know how I got it, I'll be honest with you. I think one day I was doing a stew and just did not have any suet. And I've done this recipe, and to be honest with you, I've never looked back. It's so bloody lovely. It literally, you put a ball in that big, it will come out like that, and they are so light and fluffy. I think they're better. I find the suet dumplings are a bit stodgy. Right, anyway, so really, really simple. It is literally 250 grams of everything. So you need 190 grams of self-raising flour and 60 grams of butter, and then half a cup of milk. Like I said, flour takes it in differently. Some flours do, so just gradually add the milk a bit at a time, but that's what I'm saying, right? So, okay, so 190 grams of flour, self-raising flour you need, yeah, because you want it to raise, yeah? Like I said, I don't know where I got this recipe from. It was years and years ago, but it is, wherever it is, if someone puts in the comments where I got it, what it is, it's, for me, I find it better myself, right? 190, okay. Get yourself some really nice butter. Okay, so let me just quickly run through the recipe again, right? So it's 190 grams of self-raising flour, 60 grams of cold butter, and you'll just have to add the milk slowly until it comes together. Like I said, I do this in a food processor. It is quicker because you can obviously see when it all comes together, but I thought I'd do it by hand with you guys today. So bring it all together. You'll be really surprised. Be careful with milk because look, we're already there. Like literally tiny bit of milk really. Probably put a bit too much milk in it, to be honest with you. And my rule is don't put too much flour in it, but you can you can dust your base on that. On this here. Be very careful. There's not a lot there, but trust me, you get about 5 or 6 balls out of it. And that is it. It is that simple, guys. Right? Literally put that into a ball. Okay, so now I've removed the bay leaves. They're out. We're looking really nice, guys. I ain't lying to you, it looks amazing. So quickly now what we're going to do is put the dumplings in. This is how easy for the dumplings, right? Put it apart. Look how small they are when they go in, and watch how big they are when they flip and expand. They're massive. So, 1. You don't need a lot as well. Seriously. You'll be so surprised. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 dumplings, right? Straight in, put the heat on, lid on top, slow heat. See how big they get, I'll show you. So you're seeing them where they are now? Okay, are you ready? Look at them. You'll need about another 15-20 minutes, but they are looking good. Okay, we're done, ready to eat. Absolutely amazing. So, let me show you this beef. This beef is tender, fall apart business. Look at that. That just falls apart. Oh, mate, if you could smell this, if you had smell-o-vision. Oh, right. Look. Flip apart. Oh, ready to go. Put it in your mouth. Enjoy. Okay, so it's official a taste test. I've already had my dinner, but I thought I'd do a quick one for this. So you can see the beef, it's so tender. I mean, it's literally just falling apart, look. Right? So, got a dumpling. Dumplings are beautiful inside. You can see the dumplings, they're so fluffy. Listen, if you don't like suet, you're like them. There's nothing to say. I'm done. That's probably the best casserole you're ever going to taste. You know what? Nice bit of sourdough. Wow. Wow. It's so nice. There's so much flavour that is just bouncing in your mouth. Trust me. You know when you get a microphone and you just drop it and you're like, damn. That's what I feel like saying. Absolutely incredible. I mean, I've already had a whole load of this. It's so nice. Oh, thank you for watching. You know what to do. Subscribe, and I'll see you next time.